Hello, lovely family and friends. A warm welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well by God's grace. I'm doing great too. Thank you. So today I'm going to share with you how I make fufu, authentic, original banchi and brody fufu without pounding, without microwave. Okay, for a family of 5. So join me and I'll show you how. So as I mentioned, we are using banchi and brody, and that is cassava and green plantain. Okay, so first of all, we are going to peel our cassava and plantain. Okay, so it's just the normal way of peeling. Okay, you just peel away. Okay, so today we're going to be using the hob. Okay, what I'm trying to say is we're going to be making our fufu on the stove. Okay, so we're going to be cooking it like we cook our banku. Okay, so we turn everything in a saucepan, right, and then we drive it like we drive banku. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is, what I usually do is I buy them back, the cassava and the plantain, a lot of it, and then I grate it. Okay, so what I will do is I will store some in the freezer for a later date or for another time. Okay, so I grate all the cassava before, like, if you can or you don't have a grater at hand, what you would do is can just blend everything and freeze it. So I'll show you 2 ways I preserve my fufu mix. Okay, this is like authentic original fufu. There is no fufu powder or anything. It's just straight up cassava and plantain. Okay, so the proportions for the fufu, like as ratio, if I can say, of the cassava to the plantain is a personal choice. Okay, some people like a lot of cassava, some people like a lot of plantain. My mom loves a lot of plantain, so we grew up loving a lot of plantain. So your fufu will be ready. Your fufu, the color, no, any like plantain color instead of white, a bit whitish. Okay, so I mix everything together, and those that I'll store, I'll put them in a Ziploc bag and I'll flatten it out so that it doesn't take a lot of space in my freezer. Right, I flatten it, right, and then it will be like that as you see me flatten everything out, and I will pop it in my freezer. Okay, and the rest I'll blend some. Okay, so what I blend, I'll cook some and then I'll save some for later. So when you add in your water, just a little bit of water. If you go crazy on your water, your fufu will not bind. It will become like fufu Koko. Your fufu be fufu Koko, right? So just a little bit of water to help turn the blade. If you have a blender that can blend without using any water, that'll be fantastic. Okay, so that's some of that what I blended, that I'm packing in a freezer bag. Okay, so it's going to be like that, and as you can see, I'm going to save these in the freezer, right? So the rest of it, that's what I'm turning into my saucepan. And you see how thick it is. That's the consistency you are looking for. Okay. If your consistency is too thick, and at some point as you are cooking it, it becomes hard, you can add some water to it to soften it a bit. Okay. So all depends on your choice or your preference, right? So I added a little bit of water from washing the blender, okay, just to add it, but still it's still thick, as you can see that, right? So from here on, all that we're doing is just sort of camp fufu no. Okay, so here we don't need wardrobe, you don't need all those pampiting team, no freezer, not a lot of hands handling it, like the normal or the original way we make fufu. Okay, so it's another way. When you look at the process, it's a reverse fufu making. So instead of cooking the plantain and cassava before pounding, we are pounding, or sort of we are blending it before cooking it. So it's the same. You get the same outcome. The taste, everything is the same. Okay, so here I have my earthenware bowl and my tapori, which is called pestle, right? I was taught that here on YouTube. I didn't know tapori is the pestle, but that's what they say. So I'm just trying to make the fufu look nice by trying to mimic the way we pound it, after pounding, just we dress the fufu nicely for it to look nice. I'm just doing this for you to see that, like, you can use your ayowa to do it. But usually when I make fufu at home and I'm not putting it on social media, like putting it on YouTube, I won't even go through this. Metetitu musa amamo. Undi amontana ho na mo pe fufu efe. Sa ayede. Na kodu ye man na efe. Mom and dreaming home. Metetitu mom musa. Sometimes my husband make it nice for him small. But the children there, me feel more cry. Omo twa munyi ano mo yere no ma ya mom na me. Sometimes if I'm feeling good, I do it. Sometimes I just do it like we are doing a banku. You take the bowl and you scoop it and you sort of turn it around in the bowl. It will look nice too. You can use the same process. So yeah, that's the fufu done. It's very easy. That's all fufu for a family of 5. There you see it there straight up, right? It's very easy. It's very convenient. There's no pounding. And yeah, it is delicious. It tastes the same, right? So I'll show you how the texture is, and it's a very, very good texture. It's just the same as fufu yawo really. So yeah, that is it. And if you see the way I eat, otia na say yes, yeah, right. Look at that. You see a so kama, and it's fufu. So a so kama. You see udi fufu na obi abase. Pacho fufu no went to me in the pacho no we jama me why. Menchempo beje ko this ya ade duane kakra mi di moteme so sa me nyamode. I have to give some of my fufu away. Anyway, that's the fufu. Look at how good it looks. Nice. So yeah, that is all I wanted to share with you. It's a very quick one. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.